Now, before you go out and run the 1945 strategy to save yourself, you should know there are a few reasons that won't quite work today. And here are 3 reasons why. And the first is maturity. Post-war governments held a large stock of long-dated fixed-rate debt that could be eroded slowly over decades while the holders sat there trapped. Modern sovereign debt turns over much faster, which is why inflation shocks now hit the interest bill within months rather than being safely locked away for over 30 years. And the second reason why is indexation. Roughly 7% of US marketable Treasury debt is inflation-linked, and index-linked gilts are a meaningful share of UK issuance, for example. And that portion can't be inflated away because the principal climbs with the price index. And the third reason why, guys, is because capital controls are gone. Bretton Woods repression worked because savers were captive, and today money can leave a jurisdiction in an afternoon. So, this will not be a standard repeat of the past. But the same political logic is there, and the modern version focuses harder on currency depreciation and negative real returns on the non-indexed majority of the debt. And if you want to know whether that's actually happening, don't listen to what finance ministries have to say. Just watch what central banks do with their own reserves. Central banks bought 1,045 tons of gold in 2024 and 863 tons in 2025, against a pre-2022 annual average nearer 400 to 500 tons. 2026 started a bit slow, with net purchases of just 57 tons in the first quarter as Turkey and Russia sold. And then the second quarter came in at 289 tons, a record for Q2, up 74% year on year. The World Gold Council survey, published on the 16th of June with a record 76 responding institutions, found 89% expect global central bank gold reserves to rise over the next 12 months. A record 45% intend to add to their own holdings, and 18% of advanced economy central banks say the same. Poland has added 82 tons through July alone, taking the National Bank of Poland to 632 tons, around 30% of total reserves, heading for a 700-ton target. The governor of the Polish central bank described gold as, quote, an asset free of credit risk, independent of the monetary policy decisions of other countries. So, central bankers are explaining why they don't want to hold other people's currencies.